welcome to the Gastro Chef Christmas Kitchen. I am Chef Michelle Adriana. Join me again for the next couple of minutes for another exciting and very easy recipe. So today we will be making a seafood rigatoni in tomato cream sauce. Okay, so to start off, heat the olive oil. We're going to pan-sear our tuna. Wow, I love that smell. Did you know that fresh fish and seafood should not smell fishy at all? It should smell like that of the ocean. So if your fish smells like a fish, then you're in trouble. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for 2 minutes before this is done. In the same pan, saute your deveined prawns, head and tail on. Make sure you don't overcook it so it doesn't get rubbery. Once it turns orange, that means it's already done. Look at that. See? Okay, see how fast it goes? No shortcuts. It is done. That's why sometimes I wonder whenever I order outside, what takes them so long to bring me my prawns. Now, we're gonna saute our squid quickly. Once it turns white, then it's done. Look at that. Actually, I think that's the thing with seafood, you know, it doesn't really take a lot of time before it gets done. So at least 10 to 15 minutes, you're going to be able to prepare this very wonderful dish. We're going to set it aside. And in the same pan, we're going to be making our tomato cream sauce. And we're going to set it aside. Look at that ink. It's actually good for making paella negra as well. And pasta negra. Okay, so our seafood's done. In the same pan, we have our olive oil. Now we're gonna sweat our onions, white onions. Remember, when you're sweating or sautéing, onion comes first before the garlic, because the garlic easily gets burnt. Now, don't be afraid of that black ink from the squid. All the flavors will come together beautifully. Oh, there's music from all that sizzling. Garlic comes in. And if you think if your pan is too hot, you might want to add a bit of water to lower down the temperature. Other people like to add some fat or oil. I don't want to do it because it's not very healthy anymore. So I just keep on adding some water. I learned that from a very good Italian chef. Now we're gonna dust in some flour. By the way, if you want to know the difference between using flour and cornstarch, is that it takes about 20 minutes for the flour to be able to cook. Unlike with cornstarch, you could put it towards the end or any time that you wish, because it doesn't need a lot of time to cook anymore. If you ever wonder if when you're eating a sauce or a dish and it has a floury taste, that means they were not able to cook it properly. Okay? We glaze it with water or any type of liquid, and here comes our white wine. We glaze it with white wine until it's half reduced to half. You might want to give it a bit of a TLC like maybe spend around 2 to 3 minutes when reducing or deglazing with wine, because you want to remove the winey taste and alcohol to prevent it from being bitter and sour. Okay, we are starting to smell all the flavors coming together. Now we're going to roast our tomato paste. So again, just like wine, it's also acidic. So to reduce the tomato paste, the acidity of the tomato paste, we're going to have to spare at least 3 to 5 minutes for this one. While I'm roasting my tomato paste, I will cut my basil into chiffon nut, or like a cigar. All you have to do is roll it. The truth is, you don't really need chef skills. Chef skills required to do this. See? Just roll it like that, and add a bit of water. Continue simmering this one. Add a bit of chicken stock. And bring it to a simmer. All the marriage of the flavors will come out beautifully in a while. The thing about tomato-based sauces is that it takes a bit of a time, because technically it is actually a stew. Unlike butter-based sauces or oil-based sauces, which actually takes a bit of your time only, this one would take around 15 minutes to 20 minutes. Good for 2 or 3 packs. Wow. Add some chili flakes or the pepperoncino, depending on how hot you want it to be. Hot. I like it hot and spicy. Dump in your butter, and lots of butter. Do you know that the French people cooks with 3 ingredients only? And that is butter, butter, and butter, or what they call beurre. Okay. I would like to actually want a beurre. However, it's not cold anymore. So we're just going to dump in our butter. Doesn't matter, it's still going to taste good anyway. Cut down the tanginess from the tomatoes, cut it down, and add some creaminess by adding some Emborg whipping cream. There. Add your basil. Season with salt and pepper, using your Gastro Chef salt and pepper eminent mills. Now look at how efficient the Gastro Chef products are. Okay, so now I'm going to toss in the pasta in the sauce. One thing that you should know about pasta is that you're not supposed to throw away the pasta water, okay? Because it adds starch and more flavor to your dish. Transfer this. Oh, that is really good al dente pasta. Salmony color of tomato and cream married together. now it's time to plate our pasta. Nice because the squid ink will give contrast to the orange color. This one will add more flavor. Add in our fried basil. Okay, now I'm going to share with you how it tastes like. Like what I said, I like it hot and spicy, like me. So I'm going to share with you how this wonderful dish came along. The pasta is really al dente, and the cream cut down the tanginess of the tomato sauce, which added a fullness of taste. This light but very filling dish. Once again, thanks very much for joining us today. Join us again next time. But of course, before we end this, we'd like to thank the following sponsors. Once again, this is Chef Michelle Adriana. Cooking should be fun and enjoyable. Cook like a pro with Gastro Chef. See you again next time.